one block of land, 5 acres of land, backing onto Castleville Country Club. So you've got safe independent living and you've got the aged care. So the aged care is for people that are assessed as needing 24-hour care and they can't live at home. They can't cope at home. And it might be that they just can't cope at home, having a shower and changing their beds and cooking for themselves, etc. So we're there for them 24 hours, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they need 24-hour care. They might just want a little bit here and there. But they actually want to be with people and not be lonely. So Cranbrook Residences, as I said, is the retirement, and our Cranbrook Residences, we call, are the aged care as well. So we've got the retirement, aged care in the hills. We've got one at Abbotsford in the inner west. We've got 2 at Neutral Bay, and we're just currently extending one of the ones at Neutral Bay from a 25 bed to an 87 bed, which will have views over the city and the Harbour Bridge. So we're going there for music. Wyong Cape up at Wyong as well. So we've got 5 aged care facilities and a retirement village co-located here at Kellyville. So I'm not going to go through a lot of this, but just to give you a little bit of a feel, the retirement village has got 50 apartments. Pet friendly, it's got a gorgeous cafe, as a lot of people saw last week. We've also got a wellness centre. So the wellness centre's actually got a hydrotherapy pool, beauty salon, a gym, and just the areas for people to actually feel good about themselves. So that's actually shared between the aged care and the retirement. The one good thing about retirement is there's no maintenance. Lock up and leave, you just go and have fun. So Belvista Gardens, and all of our aged care facilities, are state of the art. They're boutique, they're warm, they've got lovely luxurious environments. We have got 24/7 registered nurses, and we've had registered nurses 24/7 since we started in aged care. We've got life enriching leisure and lifestyle programs. We've got separate living and dining rooms, so it's not just a big cafeteria. You've got separate areas to enjoy. A la carte menu, we've got executive chefs on site. We've got private suites, we talked about the reflections, and we've got our laundry on site, so everything is done on site. And as we talked about before, the 24 hours nursing, personalised care. We offer permanent care. We've got secure dementia, which we've got a memory support area, respite care and palliative care. So there's different levels of care that we can provide. Now, when I talked about having people coming into care, and sometimes it's because they just aren't really lonely anymore, and it is a hard thing when you lose your partner and you're by yourself. So it's not just about being lonely, it's also about security. But the Australian Bureau of Statistics, and you can read that, reports that there are, and this is back in 2020, 593,000 people aged over 85, making up 2.5% of the population. The group is projected to grow rapidly. As we know, we're all living longer. So it's really important to maximise the health and well-being of our seniors in a public health, it's a public health imperative. And I think people lose sight of that being at home, you can be lonely. Being in care, or being in a retirement village, it's socialisation, it's fun. And maybe sometimes you don't think it's going to be that way, but it is. And that's our job, to make it fun and enjoyable. We are very, very highly tech. We've got